Good evening. We hope that you're well. I'm Rafael Sanchez with WRTV, and tonight we celebrate all the great things that this organization provides throughout the year. This is the 29th annual Under the Stars virtual gala, of course, for this great organization. We should be right at the great majestic Union Station. COVID-19 has changed things just a little bit, so I'm coming to you live from this amazing basement in downtown Indianapolis. I want to be transparent with you. No face masks, because the only people in this room, I think there's 3 of them. I can't see with the big lights. Tonight, we're going to raise money for a great organization, a great cause. You're probably wondering, why is the TV guy here? I grew up in the Bronx, NYC, and with my mom being a single mom, really there wasn't much chance for me to see the big world. I volunteered to this tonight because I think I have an obligation, just like many of you feel that connection, to really support an organization that exposes young people to the outdoors. And they do such a great job doing it. It's their 69th year of doing this great work. It's our 29th year of holding this fundraiser. So tonight, you and I are going to do something really special. We're going to raise a whole lot of money for a great cause. And of course, look, I dressed up for you. Since I'm in a basement and I can't see the stars, I thought I'd bring the stars to you. But more importantly, you are the star. You're going to make this happen. We can't wait for you to meet all the great people that tonight will talk to you about what this organization does every single day. Now, keep this in mind. Right over here, there's going to be like a heart thing. We want you to help me fill the heart, because we know that you love this organization. You know what this organization does to help young people to fill their hearts with that joy of experiencing the outdoors. So, while I keep talking to you and you feel that heart, we know that some of you may be among the folks to win some amazing Visa cards. 3 $500 cards, and then one, who will it be? One 1,000 cards. So throughout the evening, I'll pull out a card and you will be a lucky winner. So I look forward to doing some of that. Now, I talked about the hearts and the donations, how you can give. Qtego, an amazing organization, is helping us help you make the connection. So we've made it so easy for you tonight. Of course, you're online with us. You can just donate right now. Go to that button, donate now. That's one way you can do that. Or we have some amazing people in the building upstairs. I haven't seen them, but I'm told they're great people that will take your call right now to make that donation. Every single donation is 100% tax deductible. You can call the number right now at 317-638-3849. Again, 317-638-3849. Or for those of you right now online with us, just hit donate now and make it happen. So we look forward again to filling the heart and for helping us really make the lives of some young people really, really excited and bring joy into their life. It's about people, right? It's about people. And during this COVID-19, we're doing things differently. We know it's all about relationships. And even though we're doing things differently, kind of odd, I'm in the basement and I'm talking to you on social media. But you know what it is to feel love. You know what it is to smile. Let me now take you to Sarah Cowan. She is a former camper and camp counselor with a special message just for you tonight.
Everything I know, I learned at camp. Well, maybe I arrived at Happy Hollow that first summer as an 11-year-old, fully capable of showering and tying my own shoes. But for some campers, this is not the case. I did not, however, arrive knowing how to paddle a canoe, how to raise a flag, or put on a skit for closing campfire. Throughout my years as a camper and counselor, camp molded many aspects of my core being and made me who I am today. Let me begin by talking about the ever-alluring word adventure. By definition, an adventure is an exciting experience that is typically a bold, sometimes risky undertaking. Not only does this aptly apply to many of the specific camp activities, it describes the whole experience. I mean, have you ever decided to spend a week living in one room with 8 strangers, climbing 45 feet into the air, or pooping in the woods perhaps? Not to mention the daily singing about some great big moose and God bless my underwear. The best part is, all of this is normal at camp. By hiring and training a staff that is willing to risk appearing silly, singing songs, or dressing up for Wacky Wednesdays, or even smearing clay on your face during a creek stomp, Happy Hollow fosters an environment where you can be yourself and try new things. It's okay if you feel a little silly doing something for the first time. Just look at all the silly adults. Counselors are able to facilitate growth with a choose your challenge philosophy. At activities such as horses, high ropes, archery, and boating, campers are asked to set their own challenge level. For some, putting on a harness and helmet and spotting campers is challenge enough. For others, it means doing every element on the high ropes course twice and ziplining down. For some, it is simply being around a horse and getting comfortable brushing it, and for others, it is mounting up and going on a trail ride. This emphasizes the belief that everyone can be challenged and improving on their own level. As both camper and counselor, I was taught to find my comfort zone, step outside of it, past my fear zone, and into learning and growth. Camp taught me I can do new, slightly terrifying, awesome things, both indoors and out. Now we will talk about everyone's least favorite word, work. Granted, my days at camp were some of the best days of my life. We can't ignore the amount of work it was. Even as a camper, you take on potentially new responsibilities, such as making your bed, sweeping the cabin, setting and clearing the table. You learn to be responsible for your own belongings. You wouldn't want to be the kid who dropped their undies on the trail or lost their soap on the way to the shower house. Even as a counselor, your lost items might be held hostage in exchange for the public humiliation of serenading the camp at a mealtime. What a fun way to get over your fear of public speaking, right? Working at camp taught me plenty of hard skills, but more importantly, it taught me soft skills that I've used at every job since. There's time management and punctuality. Nothing like having to ensure a bundle of 8-year-olds are properly dressed and bathroomed at all times to make getting oneself ready seem quite easy. There's communication. As a pretty shy kid, I learned how to make new friends. As a counselor, I was still making new friends while learning the effectiveness of being able to clearly convey messages to kids and adults alike. As head counselor, I got to be a direct line of communication to and from the bosses. There's teamwork and respect. Happy Hollow does a beautiful job of explaining how every role at camp is important. The food program is amazing, and it is made clear from the get-go that without dishwashers, we wouldn't have camp. Seeing as how that was my first summer staff position, it really hit home for me. In fact, some of my current lovely coworkers would benefit from a dishwashing lesson or two. There's flexibility. Things often change suddenly at camp. Whether it is a storm blowing in or a kid suddenly vomiting, you remain calm and you take care of business. Overall, Happy Hollow taught me how fun and rewarding hard work can be. Lastly, I will discuss the most important quality imparted to me during my time at camp. At Happy Hollow, you are surrounded by an array of backgrounds and cultures. You get kids from a variety of living situations, including foster homes, single parent, and multi-generational. Some are new to camp and some have been coming to camp since age 7. I was fortunate enough to work with all ages and learn the challenges and rewards of each. You learn that during city camp, most teen campers have a greater home life responsibility than the average American family. Those kids are used to being in charge while mom or dad are away at work and sometimes find it harder to take instructions or to just be a kid for the week. Knowing where they are coming from aids in forming a bond and in giving and receiving respect. You learn the impact that one's upbringing has. I once had 2 kids fighting one day because their families raised them to dislike the other's ethnicity. After sitting them down to discuss why they were fighting, they realized they knew nothing about the other except that. Turns out they had a lot in common, and they were camp besties the rest of the week. Using communication skills to figure out what's causing the problem is often the key to solving the problem. It's fascinating how New York days at camp can turn a shy kid into the social butterfly of a cabin, all because they were made to feel comfortable in the group. By interacting with so many individuals, I learned to love understanding people and fostering that understanding in others. My time with Happy Hollow shaped me to be an individual that desires adventure and growth in all aspects of life, be it naturally or professionally. My summers equipped me with a work ethic and skill base that can be applied anywhere, even my own backyard. My cultivated desire to know and care for people has led me to interact with all ages in a variety of settings. I cannot imagine the person I would be without the experiences afforded to me during my time with Happy Hollow.
Sarah, thank you so much. You know, they say that when you when you find your passion, you find your purpose. And obviously, Sarah had that amazing energy that we need, right, to really energize and to inspire young people. So Sarah, we thank you so much. I look forward to going out to camp next summer, hopefully, right? I don't think I'll get on that high ropes course. I'm kind of afraid of those kind of high structure things, but if the kids tell me to do it, I will do it. Welcome back to Under the Stars, this virtual fundraiser for Happy Hollow's Children's Camp. Rafael Sanchez wearing the suit, and I can't wait. And I want to thank Bill and Tamara and Donald for giving us the money. Hey, I want to show you some of the virtual auction items that you can get. They're on video right now. And of course, our silent auction closes at 8. Here's a video of some amazing things that you can purchase right now. So many ways to donate, and we have so many amazing packages and items to entice you, right, to give to this great cause. Now in its 69th year, every summer, some 600 young people throughout the summer head down to Nashville and just have a great time. We want to thank you for donating so far. Of course, we are tracking. We want to fill that heart bucket up throughout the evening because, again, every donation will really impact the life of a young person. I want to thank you for spending your Saturday night with us. Of course, you're doing a whole lot of different things, but we thank you for being a part of this great event in which we're investing, right? It's all about investing in the life of a young person. So thank you for considering hitting that donate now or calling our operators. They're upstairs somewhere. They want you to give them a call. Please give them a call at 638-3849-317. Changed up suits because, of course, now here's the big guns coming in. Let me introduce to you right now the person in charge of this great organization, Mr. Andy Brown.
Hello, my name is Andy Brown. I have the honor to be board chair of Happy Hollow Children's Camp, and I'm here before you to first give thanks to our many sponsors tonight, starting with our gold table sponsor, Ingredient and Bob's Discount Furniture. Our silver table sponsor, Barnes and Thornburg, Unique Products, Gregory and Appel Insurance, Cliff Bar, Indianapolis, CPK Consulting. I would also like to thank many of you who planned on attending this event in person and purchased tables to allow those tables to go into a virtual sponsorship. Give Back, Happy Hollow's Young Professional Volunteer Group for supporting the Big Four cash raffle, Reese Nichols Jewelers, and Give Back for its support tonight's Bidder Choice Diamond Auction. I would also like to give a shout out for the tireless work that our Gala committee did as a whole, led mostly by Jennifer Dant, Jen Sahagan, and Michelle Lanoska, as several others. I would be remiss in not extending a thanks from just me and also the entire board for our full-time staff for their tireless work that they've done throughout this spring, summer, and now fall camping season, such as it was. Bernie Schrader, Executive Director, Tammy Nordoff, Assistant Director, Jennifer Dant, Development Director, Chris Chappell, Recruitment Director, Zach Dickerson, Program Director, and Kane Crabtree, Maintenance. Happy Hollow's Children Camp for 70 years had the purpose, that is, to serve the youth of our community with providing them a fantastic camping experience and an opportunity to learn and appreciate nature. Happy Hollow Children's Camp is a smaller not-for-profit that does big things. We have a 5-person full-time staff that, along with summer part-time camp staff, serves thousands of youth each year during our camping season. And that does not stop. Through numerous outreach programs throughout the year, and of course camp maintenance through the year. As an excruciating decision by the board became evident to first cancel the spring camp, then summer, and then the entire camping year, not only did it become reality that we would miss the smiling faces of the thousands of young people of our community, but we would also be negatively impacted from the business side of camp. It goes without saying that we are also missing seeing you, our key supporters, in person, as the need to pivot to make this event virtual also became a reality. With the above said, and with the understanding there's much need, however, on behalf of myself and the entire board, I want to assure you each dollar entrusted in us will be used to its fullest to meet our mission to create an outdoor learning experience that inspires Indiana youth to reach their full potential as active, responsible, and caring members of our community. I ask respectfully you be as generous as possible tonight. Thank you for your support and for your generosity in serving the youth of our community.
So the applause, Mr. Brown, Andy Brown, board president, thank you so much. So I'm applauding to thank you. Thank you for filling the hearts bucket. We have reached now 5,000 and we hope to continue to reach more. Our goal is 20,000, so we'll see how it goes throughout this evening and for the next couple of days. Thank you so much already for your donations. Michelle, Adam, and Brian, thank you. Thank you for investing in the organization. Thank you for investing in the leadership. Thank you for investing in the lives of young people who we hope will have a great time next summer, right? In Brown County there in Nashville. I want to remind you that the silent auction closes at 8, so don't let someone beat you out, right? We're getting so close to the holidays, whether you celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or Christmas, we're getting close. But you know what? It is now time to go to camp. I know it's the middle of, well, it's not the middle yet, just the beginning of October. Let's go to camp right now.
Hi, my name is Corey.
My name is Emmanuel, but I go by Manny.
Hi, my name is Alexis.
I am Imani Kanye Tucker. I hope to work here because this is my dream job.
Camp is an activity millions of people fondly look back on. It offers an environment for children to meet others of similar minds but of different backgrounds.
You see a lot of changes in a lot of the kids, even in a week's time. It's good to see them come in here knowing that they've never done it before, and all of a sudden they're willing to take on the challenge.
Happy Hollow Children's Camp's mission is to create outdoor learning experiences that inspire Indiana youth to reach their full potential as active, responsible, and caring members of our community.
I've been camping here for about 3 to 4 years. My first time here, I was really unprepared, and I was always scared to talk to new people because I wasn't a people person when I was younger. And they helped me make friendships, we used to talk with each other, teamwork.
My name's Trinity Bryant. I am a former camper, former staff member, and now current Give Back member. Happy Hollow's overall mission is just to give inner city youth an opportunity to explore camp, to explore what the outdoors mean.
We invite underprivileged Indiana youth to enjoy our 900-acre campground and explore new activities and learn about nature, their fellow campers, and themselves.
Our philosophy is we want them to be exposed to different activities that they can't participate maybe in Indianapolis. Horseback riding. Many of our children never swam in a lake.
Our activities were developed to build strength in body and mind while learning to work with a group.
Being able to find a little bit more about yourself. So I think nature is a great place to do that, a great place to challenge yourself with things that you're not used to challenging yourself with, and to really step back from what's comfortable and to begin to create your own identity and your own self.
We are accredited through the American Camp Association, ensuring high-quality programs, 3 balanced meals daily, and a staff to provide support and guidance through the week-long journey here at Happy Hollow. When campers first arrive, they're both excited and apprehensive. We fill each day with exciting activities, most of which these kids have never experienced. And it's our pleasure to watch as they embark on new challenges and overcome their fears.
A lot of times I help out with check-in and check-out, and I get to see these kids who are kind of nervous, kind of uncertain. Then in the course of a week and at checkout, they're excited, they're beaming. They have that same attitude I had of getting off the bus and saying, I want to go back next year.
My favorite thing at Happy Hollow is swimming and making friends.
We make bracelets together, and then we make each other laugh.
My mom said, make you some friends or you'll be lonely.
8 random kids in a cabin, and at the end of the week they're all friends. Sometimes we have kids that cry on the bus getting here because they don't want to come, and they sit on the bus back crying because they don't want to leave.
It's all just chill and comfortable, and people they're just so vibrant and nice.
And a lot of those friendships have lasted a lifetime for them, I know that.
This, among many other things, is one of the great skills that they take away from our camp and use once they return home.
At Happy Hollow, we have lots of different activities. We have horseback riding, we have canoe, kayaking, swimming, archery.
Tennis, frisbee, zoals you can see behind me with gaga ball. It's always pretty intense, gaga ball.
High ropes was something I did when I was a camper, and I was absolutely scared of it at first. But it was so exciting and it challenged me a lot that I came back and ended up becoming an instructor.
Once they challenge themselves and they see that they can be successful in an activity, they want to come back to it.
It's a great opportunity to get you out of your comfort zone and to really depend on other people, and seeing that there's a sense of trust that can be built.
They also learn leadership skills, problem solving, teamwork, and responsibility from their experiences at Happy Hollow, skills they can utilize in everyday life.
I hope that they take away is trying new experiences, which they definitely get to do here at camp, and maybe finding something that they really love.
One young man I can think of right now was here for 7 years, I believe, as a camper. He is now a police officer. He wanted to give back to his community and still is involved with camp too.
But yeah, it's for everybody. It's as long as you're okay with coming out and having the best time of your life, it's for everybody, yeah.
95% of the children who attend Happy Hollow live in poverty. Most of these children would not be able to attend any kind of summer camp without programs like Happy Hollow Children's Camp. We want to ensure anyone who wants this opportunity has this opportunity, and that's where you come in.
Happy Hollow provides such a unique experience to so many different kids from inner city, and honestly, it isn't possible without donors. They help create this camp to be the best that it is and to serve as many kids as we can and to give them the best experience possible.
Over 40,000 disadvantaged children have been able to attend Happy Hollow. With your help, we can watch that number grow and continue to make a difference in our community.
It does cost a lot for a child to come to camp every summer. Parents actually only pay about 7.5%. We do all of our fundraising to support them to come.
You can help foster their experiences with well-trained personnel, inviting cabins, good healthy food, and safe equipment.
If you want to give kids their best week of summer, please consider donating to Happy Hollow Children's Camp.
I'm excited, right? It's all about the kids. Did you sense that energy? Did you sense the joy? Of course, COVID-19 canceled camp this summer because of the obvious health restrictions, but we can't wait to get those kids and expose them to the outdoors next summer. We hope things will get better by then. Welcome back to Under the Stars, this fundraiser to benefit Happy Hollow Children's Camp. Of course, I am wearing the official Under the Stars jacket because we're in a basement, so I can't show you the stars, but they're here. In fact, no, they're there because you're the stars. You're really brightening the lives of these young people by your donations. We want to thank to Herschel and Bill and Christy and Mary for making your donation and for helping us fill that heart. Throughout the evening, as I mentioned early on, we have a bucket with people's names in it. And we have a number of Visa gift cards to give away, 3 $500 cards, and then the grand $1,000 Visa card throughout the evening. So one of those, just one 1,000 and 3 500s. So if you don't like whose name I picked, call Channel 59 on Monday because it's their fault. No, I'm kidding. We're all great media competitors and we all enjoy working with each other. So let's see. Will you be the first to win the $500 Visa gift card? This is a lot of pressure, because I'm bound to make a lot of people. Let me hold it up so that you can see the accounting firm of Sanchez and Sanchez. I want you to see that I'm not looking at the cards. I'm not cheating. As you can see, I wear glasses so I can't see with these bright lights. Let's see, and I'm digging. I know. You want me to dig more? I get it, because your card is in the bottom. I know. There's always one person complaining. The winner of the first $500 Visa gift card. Let's see who it is. Name is Stoner. Stoner. We will call you Stoner because you had to give your first name. They'll call you on Monday and you will get the first $500 Visa gift card. Thank you for participating. Thank you for buying a raffle to participate in this event. And so I'm going to put this card and give it to one of our judges, as the accounting firm of Sanchez and Sanchez, of course, will keep up to date, and I will guard this like an Oscar. No one will touch these names until the very end. So you are hopefully secure to win something, hopefully. It takes a lot of leadership to run an organization, and we want to welcome another star that makes this group just vibrant and relevant and keeps us really on top of our toes. Bernie Schrader, we look up to you, and now it's your turn to talk. Good evening, Bernie.
Good evening. My name is Bernie Schrader, Executive Director of Happy Hollow Camp. I'd like to welcome all of you to the annual Gala, which supports the mission of Happy Hollow Camp, and that is creating outdoor learning experiences that inspire Indiana youth to reach their full potential as active, responsible, and caring youth in our communities. 2020 has been like no other year I have ever experienced. COVID-19, the governor's mandates, and the CDC requirements were so overwhelming and constantly changing daily that Happy Hollow has yet to be able to open its doors. In the late spring, our board of directors and staff regrouped and focused on alternative ways to stay connected with our current clients, campers, organizations, and communities within which we work. Virtual nature camp activities were created and posted on our YouTube channel. Staff have been assisting with the Westminster and Shepherd Community Centers in planning and leading day camp activities, which included team building and various other outdoor nature activities. In addition to trying to keep in touch, we are focusing and preparing for 2021 and in its future years. Many of the programs, areas, and facilities are being prepped at this time with CDC and state and local health department requirements. New policies and procedures are being developed for COVID-19 in all program areas. We are adding improvements to our food service program and our dining hall facility. We are adding additional outdoor educational classrooms and space for more activity areas. We are also adding additional hand washing facilities. Now comes the important part. 2021 is just around the corner. We need to be ready to serve all the children that have not had the opportunity to attend camp this summer. Those that have not been able to return to a normal school educational program. Those that have had to keep social distancing from their families and their friends. Those that have not been able to function normally in anything practically because of COVID-19. They deserve more than that. We thank all of you for your past support, and we hope you will generously support the opportunity of getting the kids back to camp in 2021. Thank you for joining us tonight. Stay safe, stay healthy. We hope to see all of you in person for the April Gala.
Thank you so much, and thank you for being a star to this organization. I'm going to put on my face mask really quick because I'm going to talk. Well, first of all, silent auction closes in about 25 minutes. And again, listen, you don't want to be that person who misses out on that great opportunity. So come on, you can do it. But for now, I want to introduce to you one of my good friends, Jennifer Dance, who has a special offer for you right now. Jennifer, come on board. She's over there, and I'm going to step out the way.
Especially this coming summer, we're going to need face masks. There's face masks on there. So definitely, please, if you've got outbid, you want another way to help, click on an instant buy item and help us out. Thanks. Turn it back over to Rafael.
Jennifer, thank you so much. I appreciate you. We're doing the best we can, obviously, right? Keeping it real. We will all want to be safe. And Jennifer, thank you for your leadership. It is now time for the accounting firm of Sanchez & Sanchez to pick out another one of the $500 gift cards. So here we go. Let's see who the lucky winner will be. Yes, I am digging deep in. I'm shuffling like a Las Vegas person. There's a lot of stuff in here, right? So I'm moving them around. I've not seen any of these cards before, so nothing, it's all in the jar. Will you be the lucky winner? Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The winner of a $500 gift card as we celebrate this organization's 69th year, 29th, Under the Stars virtual auction and gala. Congratulations to Michelle Lanoska, who I'm going to be talking about in just a second. How did that happen? Michelle, I'm going to introduce you in a second because you're going to take us to Reese Nichols, which is an amazing place, right? But Michelle, I just happened to pick your name because you are scripted next on the official script. So I don't know how that happened, but judges, Michelle, congratulations. That's awesome. You've won $500. We want to thank all of you as well for currently giving to the hearts and filling the hearts and donating and buying items on the silent auction, all to support hundreds of young people right here in Central Indiana. Michelle Anoska, she of course is an amazing individual, part of the leadership team here who contributes in a great way. She went to Reese Nichols, and here's the video, amazing jewelry.
Hello, I'm with BJ Nichols, president of Reese Nichols Jewelers, and we're here at Reese Nichols Northside Indianapolis location. Reese Nichols Jewelers has been a longtime supporter of Happy Hollow Children's Camp. For more than a decade, Reese Nichols has sponsored our annual Diamond Raffle, which, as many of you know, is a fun and exciting part of our Under the Stars Gala each year. Since 2007, Cindy Nichols, BJ's sister, has taken a personal interest in Happy Hollow Children's Camp and taken the time to work with our committee and choose special pieces for the raffle each year. And it's been really fun working with Cindy, and I understand that she's retired. She retired this spring, but sometimes still visits the store. We were happy to have her help, and I wanted to let you know that as I was looking back over the work we did with Cindy and with Reese Nichols and doing a little bit of math, I found that over the years we've raised a total of $65,000 based on Reese Nichols sponsorship, and that's just for the Diamond Raffle alone.
Wow, that's exciting. And on behalf of our 70 employees here at Reese Nichols and my sister Cindy, we want to say thank you for allowing us to be involved. Every part of our company is actively aware and involved in a donation like this. So we love to see how it can impact your organization. So.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It truly does impact the organization. It's very meaningful. As you know, Happy Hollow Children's Camp, our mission is to send economically disadvantaged and medically challenged children to residential summer camp each summer. And the money raised through your assistance and sponsorship has enabled us to send more kids. In recognition of the longstanding support and of Cindy's personal involvement and commitment, we would like to present you with a small token of our appreciation in the form of this plaque. It's from our board of directors and staff. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. On behalf of myself and Cindy, we just want to say thank you. I'm very excited to be involved.
You're welcome. We appreciate it very much. As some of you may have seen from our website, our Diamond Raffle event has been modified this year. Like so many things that have gone virtual, our event has gone virtual this year. So instead of selling raffle tickets for a chance to own a beautiful piece of Reese Nichols jewelry, we are offering the jewelry online via our auction website. So the way that it will work is the highest bidder will receive his or her choice of one of the three pieces. So it will be the winning bidder's choice. And there are some beautiful selections this year. So whoever's the winning bidder will have the opportunity to come to this store a week or so after the event and pick up the winning piece. So BJ, I was wondering if you would highlight the pieces for us?
Well, thanks, Michelle. This is the fun part. So the first one here, the larger piece, is a black diamond pear shape, actually 5 carats, surrounded by a halo of diamonds to really accent the black diamond. And actually on the back, it has filigree work, a very nice design. So beautiful, one-of-a-kind piece. The next one here is a tanzanite blue, very similar to sapphire, but actually has more of a purple overtone. You'll actually get more compliments on a tanzanite than a sapphire. And a shield diamond on each side, which is a elongated type triangle diamond. And then on the profile of the ring is a scroll type design. And altogether, it's actually a one-of-a-kind piece as well as the pendant. So that's fun. And finally, very beautiful bracelet, actually called a bangle. It's fixed bracelet, and it's actually hinged, so you can take it on and off, obviously. But the round diamonds on this piece are organized to almost look like a floral effect on the piece, and they go from larger to smaller diamonds. So that's an exciting one as well.
Well, I think they're all beautiful, BJ. Thank you so much for choosing those for us. I'm sure our bidders will be very excited for the opportunity to bid on these, and I'm confident this will be a great fundraising year for our diamond raffle, or excuse me, diamond auction this year. Old habit. So thank you so much, BJ. Thank you to Reese Nichols Jewelers for their continuing generosity, and thank you to all of our virtual guests for taking part and supporting Happy Hollow, and good luck with your bidding.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Bid high, bid often. Enjoy.
Welcome back. Wow. Wow. To that jewelry. So I made the mistake of telling Mr. Sanchez to watch me on social media, so I'm sure that I will get a text having me bid on item 800. And you can pick from one of the three, right? You can pick from the ring, the bracelet, and of course someone corrected me. It's not a necklace, it's a pendant. Pendant. That's how much of a guy I am. So, wow, thank you so much, right, to Reese Nichols Jewelers for just making this possible. I want to thank Michelle Lanoska, Beecher Lanoska, for a couple of things, for being an amazing tour guide inside that amazing jewelry shop, but also she won, as you may recall, the $500 gift card. And what did Michelle do? Michelle gave the money back. Michelle, thank you so much, not only for your leadership with this organization, but for your philanthropy as well. Thank you so much. It's all for the kids. Remember, item 800, you can get the ring, you can get the bracelet, or the pendant. Not all three, but just one. Nonetheless, Reese Nichols, thank you so much for that. It is now time for me to, who will win the next $500? The accounting firm of Sanchez and Sanchez standing by to dig really deep. There you go. Who will win? Who will win? Who will win? Who will win? I didn't see any of the names put in. I didn't see any of the cards. I have nothing to do with this. I'm just the person who picks out the name and the winner of $500 as we continue this great celebration under the stars in the basement here in Indianapolis. The winner is Dennis Brooks. Dennis Brooks, you are the winner of the $500 gift card. We thank you so much. Call the office on Monday and we will make it happen. I'll give that back to the judge. Don't forget, silent auction closes shortly. You don't want to be outbid, but if you've been outbid, my good friend Jennifer Dant has a great offer for you coming up here in just a second. So please don't forget that, and don't forget to fill the heart. We want to thank Mark and Rebecca and Leah and Anonymous. As a reporter, I love everyone who's anonymous. So if you're anonymous, keep giving anonymous. We love you and we thank you. Now please welcome back to the main stage here as we continue to celebrate under the stars my good friend Jennifer Dant. Jennifer?
As well as bidding. We have just about 20 minutes, 15 minutes until the auction closes. Every year we do a live appeal on Philip that part. It is so important to send kids to camp. It is equally important this year because we, as you know, do not have camp. We have budget shortfall. We need to make sure that we are able to do our 7 years of camp this coming summer. We need you to donate now, please. You can do your text, you can push the donate button, and make it happen. Also, you can do an instant buy. Go to the instant buy screen, click an item to sponsor for camp. It could be arts and craft supplies, or send a child to camp for $950. Also, use the not get regular meals when they're at home. We deal with food insecurity in our children every summer. Big issue at camp, we want to make sure that they have free your help to do that. We also know going into next summer we may need more PPE equipment. We're going to
I think I'm ready. Yeah, we have to. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate you. You know what our mission is? It's to fill that heart bucket. $7,000 so far, and every dollar, right? Every dollar will impact the life of a young person in ways that we have no idea, right? Because we know that when you get involved, when you intervene in the lives of these young people, 600 of them, you change a perspective. You give hope. You open up, right? Currently in our city, in our state, in our country, we're seeing so many issues, right? We can talk about issues all day long. And so you're part of the solution. You're part of the folks that are finding ways to connect young people to other options, to give them a reason to see, oh, I can do that. I can be that. I've never seen that before. You're part of that. And every dollar you give, whether it's $1 or $5 or $10, or whether you just make a donation later on when you can, right? We know there's a lot of financial difficulties right now with this COVID-19. So all of you who've given so far, muchas gracias. Thank you so much. And we hope that you continue to fill the heart bucket, because it means a lot to young people who will be touched, not by your donation. I hate the word donation because it sounds sort of like you're just, I don't know, it's an investment. It's like a stock. And this stock will grow, and this stock, of course, will give back in so many different ways. I'm not sure, I think it's time for me, and I don't want to yet give away the $1,000 gift card just yet, because I need to change my jacket. I have the $1,000 jacket is going to come out for the $1,000 prize. So I need Jennifer to come back out. Jennifer, have your mask on, because we want to be socially safe and all that good stuff. But I wanted to thank you. I wanted to say muchas gracias to all of you. And I want to give you that phone number again. For those of you who are not millennials and have yet to figure out what button to press, make sure you can call 317, right? This is easy. There's people upstairs. I don't know where they are upstairs, but they're upstairs somewhere. 317-638-3849. Friendly people, I hear. I haven't met them yet, but I'm told they're very friendly, and they will help you through the donation process. Of course, our Under the Stars virtual auction and gala continues in the basement of this amazing building somewhere in downtown Indianapolis. We can't wait to be with you next year, hopefully, socially distanced, at Union Station to celebrate this gala, the 30th annual event. But for now, please welcome back my good friend, Jennifer Dan. Jennifer, take it away.
We're going to try this again. As you all know, I am not a media professional like Rafael is, and my mic was not on at all during that spiel. So let's start over, and I will tell you all the great things I was saying that you know, for those of you who could not read my lips, could not figure out. So anyways, as I was saying, we need your help to fill that heart. It is extremely important. We are going on our 70th summer, this coming summer. And with COVID, we have a budget shortfall. It's been precarious, as it has been for many not businesses and nonprofits this year, but we need your help to do that. So you've got a couple ways to give. Obviously, I know many of you are bidding on auction items. You can do instant buy some really important supplies for camp, like send a child to camp for $950. Buy some arts and crafts supplies. We're going to need PPE equipment this year. I hope COVID will be gone, but we got to prepare in case it isn't. That we may need some masks and some hand sanitizer. You can make all of those purchases, just click instant buy. And of course, you can just give money and fill up that heart for us. We do not receive really very little government funds. We do get some government food funds, but most of our donations are all individuals, corporations, and foundations. So individuals, that is you. You're the one who helps us send children to camp every summer. And we want to have a full camp next summer of happy, smiling kids. They've done too much virtual learning. We've got to get them outdoors, but we need your help to do it. So please give a lot, give often. If you gave a small donation, you can always give another one. It's tax deductible. Nobody's stopping you. It's a good thing for you to do today. So I think Rafael might be pretty close to being ready to do that last drawing. Of course, you can call the office. If there was technical difficulty, I will take your donation next week. We will never stop taking donations to send kids to camp, but please give and spread the word about camp. We help a lot of kids, and we can only do it with you. Thanks.
Jennifer, thank you so much. You know, this, I think, may be my 10th different virtual event, and it's really put organizations like this really finding creative ways to connect with you. And so thank you already to the dozens of you who have said, you know what, I believe in the work of this group. I believe in what they do. I believe in the young kids. I want to get them out of the home. Next summer, I want them to explore Nashville. I want them climbing and running and laughing and enjoying the great things that the leadership of this organization shares with those young people, the level of empowerment. I often think about, I think I mentioned to you that I'm from the Bronx in New York, and when I came to Indiana was really the first time really that I saw so much grass, right? And I heard crickets. If you're from New York City, you don't hear crickets and you don't see a lot of grass. We live in the concrete jungle, and so I would hate for another young person to wait till they're 18 and head off to college before they enjoy nature's best. But beyond that, that they get a sense of leadership and empowerment and exploration, and again, understanding that anything is possible, especially when you're given mentors, when you're given that time with the folks that make up Happy Hollow Children's Camp to say that you can do it, as you know, as we know, as we get older. It's just that word of encouragement can just spark, right? That young person to say, I want to go to college. Whether it's Ivy Tech, whether it's Harvard, Notre Dame, whether it's the Naval Academy, who knows? But it's just that one kind word, that one pat on the back, right? That's what this organization does with all these young people every day. So thank you already for helping me fill the heart. I think we're, gentlemen, more than 8,000, is that correct? 8,000? So thank you, because your generosity really is an investment in the lives of these young folks, and there's just no other way but to say muchas gracias a todos. Many thanks to you all. So, the accounting firm of Sanchez & Sanchez is now ready, I believe. I've been given the clearance here by the full staff of 3. There's 4 of us in this basement because we're trying to maintain social distancing. We want to be safe, and so we want to make sure that we do everything in a good way. So, my accounting firm is ready now. A $1,000 gift card to be handed out this evening. Again, welcome to the 29th annual Under the Stars virtual gala and auction, all to benefit the great organization, the Happy Hollow Children's Camp. Thank you for being with us this evening. Let us see who is going to win. Is your name in there? Can you see it? I didn't put the names in there. So we'll see. You can all blame Jennifer on Monday if you did not win. Yes, Jennifer. She's the one. Here we go. I feel like the lady at the lotto thing, you know, like pick 4, pick 3, without the balls in the machine. You know, I'm just churning things around. If I get a paper cut, luckily I hope Jennifer, will insurance cover this? I'm kidding. Can I get workman's comp? No, I'm kidding. Here we go. The winner of the $1,000 gift card is, I think it's Rachel Noel. Rachel Noel, thank you so much for buying a ticket. Call the office on Monday because you have won the $1,000 Visa gift card. Thank you so much. I'll pass that on to the judge. There you go. And again, our silent auction closes in just a few minutes. And there are many items there. If you've been outbid, the Insta-buy, you just heard Jennifer talk about, they're going to camp next year. Okay, we are going to camp. I'm going to be out there doing something. I don't know what that something will be. I'm not going to climb that 4-story thing because, yes, I'm scared of heights. But I'm going to be at camp, even if it's singing some songs or in a canoe. Jennifer, make sure that you get me down there. We're going to do a story on WRTV, so I'm there. But we have to be safe, right? Because we don't know what the world will bring in 2021. 2020 has already been unprecedented. 2021 may be as well. And so we want to make sure that those kids that go out there socially distance, that they'll have a mask, and all the safety things, right? Because we want them to have a safe, just enjoyable time at camp. So Insta-buy becomes important. That's a different way to invest in the organization. So Jennifer's going to come and join me just for one more appeal, and then I'm going to say goodnight, I think. We'll see. And I've had a good time tonight. I want to thank Mr. Harris, who invited me to this. Several months ago said, hey, do you want to help out this great cause? And I said, sure, why not? And I hope that as we continue to work together, we'll continue to fill that heart bucket. Gentlemen, where are we at the heart bucket? I can't see on the screen. $8,350, $8,350. Thank you for your investment this evening. Before we go, Jennifer, I think you have a few more words to say, and then we're going to, I think, wrap this up for this year. But what a good evening to hear from all the leadership team, to hear from Sarah, and to watch those kids have so much fun. Jennifer, now back to you.
All right, thank you so much. Wanted to give you a quick update since we're wrapping things up. I know we have just a few moments on this silent auction, so this could change. Right now, including the heart, we're at over $19,000 raised this evening, and that includes that $8,000 or so that we have in the heart. Of course, in a few moments that could change. That is silent auction numbers. So we really would like to get this up and over that $20,000 mark. So, last minute bids, somebody might get your item, so stay on top of it there. Don't let it slip away from you. Of course, you can do an instant buy, and you can just give to the heart, fill the heart. We know you have heart. I know many people who have donated thus far. They're on our board, they're our longtime supporters. I know you have heart, you give us heart every year, but keep doing that because we want to be back next summer more than ever. The kids in our community, they always need camp, but now they need it more than ever, and it's all up to you. So I'm going to quickly turn it over to Rafael so he can say goodnight.
Jennifer, thank you. Thank you for spending your Saturday with us. Again, we look forward to seeing you at Union Station next April together, socially distanced, having a good time, sharing a meal, sharing some fellowship, and sharing, of course, the big plans for 2021. These events are hard because we're not together. And sometimes this virtual thing, really, there's a disconnect because we want to be together. We want to be laughing and smiling. We want to be in that same room, celebrating what, of course, is a good night, a great night. To say, together we are finding a solution to many problems. And so tonight we did that, and we'll continue to do that. I want to thank again everyone for helping filling the hearts with the live auction, which I think we're just a few minutes away from closing. So keep doing that if at all possible. But just thank you for being a part of something. Thank you for believing in what this group of people do every single day. Because yet again, we are impacting the lives of hundreds of young people. I'm Rafael Sanchez with WRTV. On behalf of everyone here at the Happy Hollow Children's Camp, thank you for joining us for the 29th annual Under the Stars virtual gala and auction in the basement of an amazing building in downtown Indianapolis. It doesn't matter where we gather, it matters what we do. And tonight, I think what you have done, you have been a star, a North Star for many young people looking for a path to something better than themselves. Again, thank you, buenas noches, and we'll see you again next year.